I'm sure that I'm not the only one who has ever felt insecure about my abilities. But what if I told you that insecurity could be good for us? Let me tell you a story about Socrates, one of the most famous philosophers in the world. One day, Socrates asked a fortune teller at Delphi who was the wisest man. The fortune teller replied that Socrates was the one, but he didn't believe it and then asked several intelligent people the same question. Then they thought they were the wisest and claimed to know everything, which they don't. From there, Socrates understood that his awareness of his shortcomings made him wise. He can realize and acknowledge things he doesn't know and use them as a motivation to keep learning. So how about you? Have you turned your weakness into motivation to be better? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, honorable judges and all of my friends. My name is Tarisha Alghaniya Firdaus and I'm from English Language and Literature Study Program, Batch 2022. Insecurity is a feeling where we feel doubt about ourselves. Sometimes when we feel insecure, we wonder what our talent is, why people can be so great, how can people achieve their dreams already, and many more questions. We lose confidence and start comparing ourselves to others. Even worse is when the feeling of insecurity leads us to hate ourselves. Well, it can hinder everything we do. In fact, every human being certainly has weaknesses. Feeling insecure is normal, and of course, everyone has felt it. Accept those feelings and deal with them. We can learn through Socrates' story that realizing our weaknesses is wise. Instead of that awareness only became fears that hinder our lives, why don't we turn that awareness into motivation to become a better version of ourselves? So, ladies and gentlemen, on this occasion, I'd like to share my thoughts about 3 things we can learn only when we are insecure. The first thing is the fact that we know nothing. Sometimes we feel insecure about smarter people. We find it embarrassing when they know everything when we know nothing. So instead of putting ourselves down and comparing ourselves, why don't we turn that feeling into a willingness to learn various things? If you don't know about something, then be curious about it. There's no shame in doing so because no human knows everything. Well, even Isaac Newton invented the gravity theory from his curiosity. See, it's good for us to realize that we know nothing, so we are willing to learn more and more. Secondly, the fact that we're not enough. Sometimes we feel insecure about things we've done when we compare them to others. We think that we didn't do our best, unlike others. We often overthink and feel that we're not enough. But do you know that the feeling of being unsatisfied with something we have done is one of the processes of moving forward? With that feeling, we realize that we need to be more to improve ourselves. So, instead of overthinking about someone's abilities, why don't we turn that feeling to improve ours? Last but not least, the fact that we are nothing. Sometimes we feel insecure about people who have already achieved their dreams. Then we tell ourselves that we are unworthy, we are useless, and that we are nothing. So instead of hurting ourselves by suggesting that, why don't we convert the feeling of being nothing into an emotion that motivates us to be something? With that, we'll have a great mindset that will lead us to do positive activities. Do things you want to do and be an expert in them. Being something you want to be started within you because you're the one who owns your life and you're the one who controls yourself. Start to control your emotion and convert them into a positive energy, to a positive motivation that will push you to advance. Ladies and gentlemen, after those points, we can conclude that insecurity is not that bad. We can learn many things by feeling those fears and doubting ourselves. Oh, I know nothing. Then let's find out. But what if I'm not enough? Then improve yourself to be more. You know what? I am nothing. Then be something. See, it's all about our mindset. Let's open our minds. Chances and potential within us are waiting to appear. We're not a failure. We have yet to even get off the sidelines and attempt to go. An insecurity expert, Jamie Fraser, ever said, "Fears are best faced head-on, and with the right mindset, we can manage them to allow for growth." So how about you? Would you like to manage those feelings? Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.